Well, our first guest this morning is really no guest at all. Instead, I am introducing you to our brand new Great Day Live reporter, Bryce Towle. Welcome to the set.
What's up, Al? I'm super happy. I'm super stoked.
This is such an exciting time on Great Day Live. We have actually never had a guy reporter on the show before.
I'm glad to be the first one. I really am.
So tell our viewers a little bit about you. You just graduated from the University of Kentucky, so go Cats.
Yeah.
I'm a fellow alum too. And you're a Lexington native, is that right?
I am. So I bleed blue. I'm sorry for you Cards fans out there. I'm glad that we're both Cats fans,
Yes.
right? But yeah, so I'm from Lexington. So, you know, coming to Louisville, it was sort of like, wow, like I'm in the bigger city, right? So it's been fun to check it all out and sort of see like, there's corner stores around, there's there's a bunch of bars and nice restaurants to check out. So, you know, I'm doing all that, checking it out. It's really nice. And Lexington's always been my home. So I've always been a Kentucky boy. I've always been into horses and fishing, right? I love fishing. And so, yeah, I'm super stoked to get it going here on GDL in Louisville.
Oh, yeah. So we actually met that last year. I actually get invited to go to UK and talk to some journalism classes. And you came up to me after class and was just drilling me with questions like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. You got this job right out of college. I want to do the same thing. And you really kind of kept in touch with me. And I really saw all of your work that you were doing at UK, because you really did it up on the student newspaper. Millions of views on TikTok. And you're just kind of like the man on the street. So tell us a little bit about your time at UK.
Yeah, so I graduated from UK, like you said, and Elle came into class, David Stevenson's class, shout out David.
Yeah.
And, you know, so going into college, I started out as a finance major, which is kind of weird, you know, for me now, where I am. And then I met my buddy Nate, and he said, hey man, let's take this journalism class. So we take Jen Smith's Journalism 101. David Stevenson comes out, he's a spotlight speaker, and he's telling all about journalism. So then it gets me hooked into journalism. I start working for the Kentucky Kernel, which is the student news organization, independent from the University of Kentucky. And I started writing, I started shooting pictures, and then I was working at Fox 56 in Lexington. Shout out Fox. Oh, there's Wildcat News right there.
Yep.
And so yeah, so then I got into broadcast, but we couldn't do Wildcat News until you're a senior or a late junior. It's a 490, 408, it's a 400 class, yeah. So I was like, hey, Colonel people, could we do broadcast? And they were like, yeah, totally. So I started doing that, and so did Nate, and then, who was my roommate, one of my best friends, and he told me, hey man, I'm gonna try to be the broadcast editor. And I was like, all right, me too. I didn't get it, he got it. They gave me the TikTok, and I was like, I don't know about this. But then I just hit the ground running and sort of, like you said, garnered millions of views and followers, and it has just really worked out super well for me.
1.1 million likes on there. Your top video right there has 1.4 million views. And I mean, you covered everything on campus, from the storm damage to tailgates to, you know, just fun man on the street interviews. And really, that's probably where you kind of got your footing and was like, wait, this is actually really fun. Yeah,
right. So, yeah, it's just super fun. Like, I love talking to people. I really do think that quality comes from my mother. It's also her 60th birthday. I love you so much, Mama. Happy birthday. And yeah, she's a talker.
Yeah.
She really is. So I think that's sort of where I got that from. And then I just was like, yeah, let's go do some man on the street interviews. It doesn't have to be a formal package.
No.
I don't need to. It's also, hey, look at me. Like, I got this suit on, I got a tie. I had to learn how to tie a tie.
Literally yesterday.
Yeah, for this. So I'm used to tying a bandana around my head, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, now it's different and it's more professional, and I'm having a great time. I'm having a great day.
Yes.
Live.
Literally live.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your hobbies. You mentioned fishing, and it sounds like you kind of heard about a little fishing hole around here. You caught like 15 fish yesterday.
Hey, don't spoil it now. I did catch about 15 fish yesterday. My buddies Lincoln and Devin, shout out my boys, came up from Lexington yesterday, and we went fishing. Those poor guys only caught about one fish each.
Look
there
at
I
your
am in the waders. Yeah, and yeah, they came up. Devin caught a good striped bass, and Lincoln caught a little bluegill, but I caught a bunch of fish. Oh yeah, and I skate too, so that's a big thing. Louisville's got one of the biggest skate parks around, like, and hundreds of miles, I'm sure. And they've got great skate parks. Also, New Albany, just across the river, is great. Yeah. Great metropolitan area too to just skate in. Louisville, like there's tons of spots around here. There's some shout out Cole Wilson, who's from here, pro skater, cool guy. Cole, if you're seeing this,
Yeah. But
get some vintage clothes from me, man.
What are you most excited about? You know, being in a new spot, being on Great Day Live. What all do you want to get into while you're here?
I want to tell people stories. I want to taste some good food. I want to see some exciting things. I want to meet some exciting people. You know, I want to help people out. I'm really just happy and excited to get out and about and discover Louisville and other parts of Kentucky that I haven't seen. You know, maybe even Indiana, Kentuckiana, sort of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just excited to get out there and report, but not on some darker, you know, harder news, right? So I'm excited about that.
We definitely are this light in the community, and you are bringing it to Great Day Live, a whole new kind of fresh faces around here. So we're so excited for you. So thanks for stopping by our set today.
Of course, Elle. Thank you.
All right. So you can follow Bryce on all of his social media. He is at Bryce TV. I'm sure he's going to make a Facebook page too, so he can post all about his stories. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you.